Well, John, we have come to the time where we play the game of the day.
Game of the day.
So last time we brought back and played the classic game show You Don't Say, and as a team, we successfully won. I will brag about that all day.
Yep. With the help of Mom.
That's right.
She helped.
That's right. With the help of Mom picking great celebrity names. But this time, I'm bringing back another classic game show, but you're going to be all by yourself. You're playing all by yourself.
Oh, boy. Okay.
But just flat out telling you what game we're going to play is no fun, so I'm going to give you up to 3 clues as to what classic game show I'm bringing back right here on the game show for you to play. And after I read every clue, you'll have the opportunity to guess. But knowing that you know so much about game shows, you'll probably get it on the first clue, so my plans to stump you yet again will fail. But here we go anyway.
Okay.
The first clue is... This game show was taped at the Ed Sullivan Theater and lasted for only 62 episodes.
Pass the buck.
That is absolutely correct. See, I knew you would get it on the first clue. That's right. We are going to play the Bob Stewart Classic hosted by Bill Cullen. It's Pass the Buck. Pass the Buck. And for those of you listeners who have never heard of Pass the Buck, or those who vaguely remember the show, here is a snippet of just how exciting Pass the Buck can get.
We're going to ask you on that bottom line to name as many men named John or Johnny as you can. We've hidden the names of 4 men named John or Johnny. Get all 4 in 15 seconds, and you win 5,000 fast bucks. Ready? Go.
John Wayne, Johnny Carson, Johnny Appleseed, John Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, John Byron, John Adams, John Quincy Adams, John Wayne.
Oh, John. That was a good job. You got John Kennedy, Johnny Carson, and Johnny Appleseed. Now, don't you wonder what the other one is?
Yes.
The one that could have won you 5,000 bucks. What is it? Johnny Mathis, for heaven's sake.
You don't know how many albums I have of his.
You got Johnny Mathis albums?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're still eligible because you got the necessary one. You go up to the next line, and now you can win 5,000 fast dollars by naming 3 yellow foods. 3 yellow foods. Go.
A lemon, grapefruit, butter, margarine, an egg yolk, pudding, an apple, corn.
And hopefully this version of the game will also produce an exciting win, just like you heard. So here's how we're going to play this version of Pass the Buck. You'll be facing 2 rounds of gameplay. Now, the first round's in the style of the original show's main game, and the second round's in the style of the Pass the Buck bonus round.
Got it.
In order to win, by the end of round 2, your total score needs to be 120 points or more.
All right.
So let's begin with round 1. In front of me are 4 numbered cards, all of which contain a list of correct answers to a game show trivia statement. You'll pick and play 3 of these cards, and for each, you'll try to name as many correct answers from the list as possible.
Game show trivia question. Okay.
Each correct answer is worth 2 points, and we'll go on to another card once you get an incorrect answer or you actually complete the list.
Okay.
Try to get as many points as you can in round 1 because it'll give you a cushion for round 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then let's play Pass the Buck. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which number do you want to start off round 1 with, John?
Well, the audience is telling me to go with 2.
Listen to the audience. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Well, this is a topic that you should be very familiar with.
Okay.
Here comes number 2's statement. Legendary game show host Wink Martindale. Name sound familiar?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Wink Martindale has hosted 18 different television game shows throughout his hosting career.
Oh, brother.
Excluding pilots for game shows he hosted, name as many of the 18 Wink Martindale hosted television game shows as you can. Each correct Wink Martindale hosted game show named is worth 2 points.
Okay. All right, here we go. Tic-tac-toe.
Correct. That's 1.
All right. Gambit.
Gambit. Getting the easy ones off. Nice.
Yeah, might as well.
You have 2 correct and 4 points so far. Keep on going.
Las Vegas Gambit.
Las Vegas Gambit is correct. That's 6 points.
Okay. We'll go with The Last Word.
The Last Word is correct.
Okay. We'll go with Debt.
Debt, one of my favorites, is correct.
Okay. Now let's go with this lineup. Trivial Pursuit.
You're going to go through the list. Trivial Pursuit is correct.
Jumble.
Jumble is correct.
Boggle.
Boggle is correct.
Shuffle.
Shuffle is correct.
Okay. All right, let's do How's Your Mother-in-Law?
The ever-popular How's Your Mother-in-Law, correct.
Yep. Oh, what was that called? I think they changed it. What's that song? What's this song?
What's this song? You got it.
Okay. Oh, Headline Chasers.
That's right, Headline
Can't
Chasers.
forget that.
The one he actually
Can't
created
forget
and
that.
produced.
Yes. Great Getaway Game.
Great Getaway Game is another one. You got it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You have 13 so far.
High Rollers.
High Rollers is correct for another 2 points. You never said High Rollers before. You got it.
Oh, I never said High Rollers? Oh,
Yeah.
my God, High Rollers. Okay. And that's how many? 14?
Yes, you have 14 correct and 4 more shows left to identify.
These must be the early black and white stuff that I don't know as well. He did one, but I don't know if he hosted it. I think he was just the sidekick. Well, I'm just going to say it because I'm not sure. Can you top this?
Correct. Can You Top This is on the list.
Oh, because there was one he was an announcer for, and I thought that was it.
You're right in that regard as well. Wink was both the announcer and host of that show. And Can You Top This was the game with the panel of comedians telling the jokes sent in by viewers, remember?
The jokes. Right. Oh,
Yes.
I got one.
Yes.
Dream Girl of 67.
Yes. Dream Girl of 67 is right. Another one of Chuck Barris's finest creations.
Yeah, the Chuck Barris stuff. I don't know if he did any more for him.
You only have 2 more to go. Can you name any more?
There's no way.
You're going to stop right there?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else because I think this goes way back. Well, that's not too bad, though.
No, not bad at all. 16 correct for 32 points. Audience, I think that deserves a round of applause, don't you? You missed Words and Music.
Oh, that's right. That was his first one. I should have known that. He was Win Martindale, right?
No, he was Win Martindale on What's This Song?
Oh, that's what the song. Okay.
Yeah, What's This Song with Win Martindale?
It's time for What's This Song? And here's the star of the show, Win Martindale. Thank you very much. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you. And good morning, everybody.
Win Martindale, that's right. All right, what else?
And his most recent one from the Game Show Network,
Oh,
Instant Recall.
I wanted to forget that.
Don't worry, I did too.
I think we wanted to forget that.
I think so too. Instant
Recall, that's right.
I'm Wink Martindale, and this is Instant Recall, the game show designed to test your patience and then test your memory. Now, how do we do that? Well, it's simple. We take that set, all these actors, a boatload of cash, a few trucks full of gear, and invade America at will. You think it can happen to you? Think again. I'm Wink Martindale. That's how I roll.
All right, cool. Well, I think I've kept my job, so that's good.
And since you just said that, I think we should mention for the audience that, John, you have the honor of working with Wink Martindale as his social media coordinator.
Yes.
All right, you have 32 points. You have 2 more that you can play in this round, 1, 3, or 4.
All right, let's stay even. Let's go 4.
All righty, here comes statement number 4. In 2013, TV Guide released a list comprised of the 60 greatest game shows of all time. Name the top 10 game shows featured on the 60 greatest game shows of all time list.
Oh, my God. Oh, my. All right. The top 10?
The top 10
You're
of
evil.
TV Guide's 60 greatest game shows of all time. Each correct answer is worth 2 points.
Oh, my Lord. Well, 10. All right. Price is Right.
Correct, and Price is Right was surprisingly number 5.
Okay. Wow, 5. Wheel of Fortune.
That was number 2, correct.
Okay. Jeopardy.
That was the number 1 game show according to TV Guide, Jeopardy.
Okay. According to TV Guide, they would have said, all right, I'll say Pyramid.
Unfortunately, that did not make the top
No.
10.
Was Match Game on the top 10?
Match Game was.
Yeah, it was between the two. I couldn't remember. All right, give us the list.
All right, so according to TV Guide, here are the top 10 game shows of all time as of 2013. Jeopardy was number 1, Wheel of Fortune was number 2, Family Feud was number 3,
Oh, sure, of course, idiot.
Match Game was 4, Price is Right was 5, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire made number 6,
That makes sense.
Hollywood Squares was 7,
Wow.
Password was 8,
Mm-hmm.
What's My Line made number 9, and number 10, believe it or not, was the Newlywed Game.
Really?
I was surprised that made the top 10 too.
That's interesting. I should have gotten, if anything else, I should have gotten Family Feud. I would have never gotten that.
Those are all great shows. However, not all of them made my personal top 10 game shows of all time list. I thought there were at least a couple of snubs, one of them being Pyramid.
I would have thought Concentration might have been up there, too. I mean, God, it was one of the longest running, but interesting. Okay.
But you did get 3, so that's another 6 points. You have 38 points total, and you have one more left in this round. 1 or 3?
Let's do 1.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
Yes.
Here comes the number 1 game show statement. Since its premiere in 1975, the big wheel used during the Price is Right's Showcase Showdown has featured the same numbered order of 20 amounts. Starting with... Do you know where this is going?
I do. I have no idea, but go ahead.
Starting with the space the arrow is pointing at when the Showcase Showdown begins, name the 20 spaces in order displayed on the big wheel.
Are we going up or down?
We are going the way that is spun.
So, all right, $1.
Dollar is correct. So that's where it's starting. It's starting at the dollar. Each correct is worth 2 points.
Okay. So above the dollar is 5.
And we're going to stop right there.
It's 15.
It's 15.
Damn it.
It goes $1, 15, 80, 35, 60, 20, 40, 75, 55, 95, 50, 85, 30, 65, 10, 45, 70, 25, 90, and 5.
If we were in a court of law and I had to do that to get you out, you would have rotted. I'm sorry. I would never have been able to testify to that.
Well, the good news is I've memorized the Showcase Showdown wheel amount orders, and I'll be able to free myself before rotting away.
Well, I expect nothing less.
See, you know what it is? With a show like Price is Right, when I watch contestants who don't know the rules of some of these games that have been on for 40 years, I always say to them, or rather I yell at them through the television screen, before you go to these shows, especially Price is Right, where anyone could be picked, you need to study up on the game. You need to know the rules of the games, even with the wheel, because the way you spin the wheel is a great factor into how much money you could actually win at the end of the show.
Yeah, no, you're right. The only pass I will give people is Price is Right, because there are some people that literally are maybe dragged along with other people. I mean, it's not one you go to, but if you're going to a show and you're going to audition for it, you better damn well know what you're doing and how things work, or else you're not going to do well.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. All right, good question. Well, we don't have to play it, but I'm just curious. Can you tell us what the last question was?
Of course, I wouldn't let a question go to waste, and of course we're going to play it as well to see how you would have fared if you picked number 3. So you've earned 40 points in round 1, but just for fun, here's the final round 1 game show statement that was not selected. In 1980, Card Sharks held a 3-week tournament featuring 8 game show hosts playing against each other.
I could have done this one. I should have picked 3.
And they tried to win money for their favorite charity. Name the 8 hosts who competed during the game show host tournament on Card Sharks.
Okay, Gene Rayburn.
Correct.
Wink Martindale.
Correct.
Alex Trebek.
Correct.
Alan Ludden.
Correct.
Bill Cullen.
Correct.
How many is that?
That's 5.
Oh, who else was in that? There's 3 more?
There's 3 more, yeah.
Who else played with that? No, Jim hosted. Who else would have been NBC stars?
One of the names we mentioned before as one of our great mentors.
Tom Kennedy.
Tom Kennedy, correct.
And who are the other 2? All right, this is good because I'm trying to picture them as they were all lined up. Jim Lang?
Jim Lang is correct. Now, the last one is a tough one.
Okay. I remember that intro where they all introduced themselves.
Yeah, I watched that all the time.
And I'm trying to think of who else was there. It was Wink and Alan and Alex and Jim and Tom and Gene. Who else played Card Sharks? Bill? Oh, this is going to kill me.
What's my last name?
Oh. What game show host is that? I don't know. Who's Cooper?
It's Clarke.
Clarke. Oh, I'm sorry, Clarke.
Don't worry, it happens all the time.
Clarke. Oh. Jack Clarke?
Yep, it was Jack Clarke.
Really? Huh. I don't remember that at all. Okay, well, good question.
Well, you would have gotten 6 because I kind of gave you Tom Kennedy.
Yeah, the wheel one was an evil question, though.
Yeah. I had to put one hard one in there because I know you know everything.
No, thank you. Not quite. All right, so what do I have? I've got 40?
Yes, you have 40 points, and now it's time for round 2 of Pass the Buck. And in order to reach your 120-point winning goal, you need to get at least 80 points in this round to win. And here's how we play round 2. You'll face up to 4 levels of game show trivia statements. However, for each statement this time, you won't be trying to name as many correct answers off of an entire list. Instead, you'll be trying to guess the limited number of correct answers I have chosen based on the statement. Each level increases in total point value from 20 to 50, but also decreases in the number of correct answers I've selected from 4 down to 1. So as we move up, each correct answer will be worth more. You have 15 seconds to try to name as many of the selected correct answers as you can. And remember, to win, you need a score of at least 120 points.
You're going to put me on the clock, too. Okay.
Well, the clock was part of the bonus run on the real show, so if I'm bringing back Pass the Buck, I'm bringing back the clock element as well.
That's true. Okay.
We're going to start with level 1. And this level has 4 correct answers, and each answer named is worth 5 points for a possible level total of 20 points. This level contains the names of 4 game show announcers. Name as many game show announcers as you can in 15 seconds. Each one is worth 5 points. 15 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Johnny Olson, Rod Roddy, Jack Clark, Charlie O'Donnell, Johnny Gilbert, can't try to this. George
Time is up.
Gray.
Time is up. And sadly, you got none.
Really?
The ones I had on the list were Randy West, Kenny Williams, Gene Wood, and Rich Fields.
Oh.
Well, because you have such a great game show knowledge, I wanted to challenge you a bit and put a couple of tricky names in there.
A couple?
Well, were they all tricky? I thought Gene Wood was a shoo-in.
A little bit. Well, maybe Gene Wood, but Rich and Kenny Williams. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't advance, right?
No, you do advance. You don't have to get at least one correct answer on a level to advance to the next one, like on the real playing of the Pass the Buck bonus round. Your goal is to just reach 120 points total.
Wow. Okay. Oh, boy.
But we're moving on to level 2. And this level has 3 correct answers, each worth 10 points for a level total of 30 points.
All right.
And you still have 80 points to go for a win, so let's try to get some points here, all right?
Yes.
Level 2 contains the names of $3 million game shows. Or in other words, 3 game shows where the regular top prize is $1 million.
Okay.
Name as many of these game shows as you can in 15 seconds. And let's put 15 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now.
Deal or No Deal, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, $1 Million Chance of a Lifetime. What else is $1 million? Oh, good Lord. What else is $1 million?
Time is up. Time is up. Actually, you got $1 Million Chance of a Lifetime. I thought that was going to be the tough answer, but you did get that one. You missed Minute to Win It.
Okay.
And $1 Million Password.
Okay.
But you got $1 Million Chance of a Lifetime, which a lot of people probably have never heard of. But it was basically the big $1 Million game show before the $1 Million game show craze.
That is correct. It was an uneventful show with a big cash prize.
That's right. And it was basically almost Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
With Jim Lang.
Yes.
These couples have all become instant millionaires on the richest game in television. Today, 2 more couples will compete for $1 million in cash and prizes, including 2 fabulous new automobiles. All on the $1 million chance of a lifetime. And now, here's the man with the millions, Jim Lang.
So you have 50 points. This next level is worth a total of 40 points. And there's 2 correct answers. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Level 3 contains the names of semi-regular match game panelists. These are all celebrities who appeared as panelists on the 1973 to 1982 edition of Match Game multiple times but were not considered regulars, like Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, and Richard Dawson.
So not like them.
Not like them.
Not those.
These are the semi-regulars. Right.
Semi-regulars. Oh, my God.
Name...
And you picked 2.
I picked 2. Name as many of these semi-regular Match Game panelists as you can. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Joyce Bulifant, Betty White, Elaine Joyce, Marsha Wallace, Bert Convey, Alan Ludden, Jack Klugman, who else? Elaine Joyce.
Time is up. You did get Joyce Bulifant, so that's good enough for another 20 points.
Okay.
The one you missed was Patty Deutsch.
Sure. That's the other one in that realm. Yep, okay.
The good news is you now have 70 points, which means this is like Game 7 of the World Series. Literally.
It all comes down to this.
This is worth 50 points. You need 50 points to win. If you get this, you will have won Pass the Buck.
You give me an ulcer, you know that, Brad.
This is what we live for.
I know. All right.
Level 4.
Let me guess the one answer you picked in this. Here we go. What is it?
Level 4 contains the name of one Goodson-Todman game show that was revived sometime after the original version was canceled. For example, Family Feud was revived in 1988 after the original version was canceled in 1985. Name is...
Oh, my God.
Name is many revived Goodson-Todman game shows in 15 seconds, and you're looking for the one that I selected.
Got it.
For the final time, put 15 seconds on the clock. This is for the game. 50 points. Your time starts now.
Card Sharks, Price is Right. What's my line? I've got a secret. A Family Feud. Beat the Clock. Oh, God. Tattletales.
Yes! Yes, you got it at the last second. You got it!
Tattletales?
Yes!
Oh, my goodness.
You were going through every single show, and as the zero came up, you said Tattletales. You got it.
Oh, that's funny.
I was like, please, John, say it. Please say Tattletales.
Oh, that is funny. That's great.
See, that is why we love game shows. Those are the moments.
Well, make a note of this show, as Barker would say. Make a note of this show for Emmy consideration.
Okay, good. And for those of you playing along, it was on from 1974 to 1978 and then brought back with a new theme song from 1982 to 1984.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
It's the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And now, here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy! Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Welcome to Tattletales.
That was funny. Tattletales. That was a throwaway.
Tattletales was the answer. And, John, let's make this official. You have won Pass the Buck. And that means you are 2 for 2 with my games. Congratulations.
I know, and that right at the last second, too. You can't get any better than that.
Right at the last second.
Well done. Too funny. Well, that was fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for playing Pass the Buck. Pass the Buck.